Red leather, yellow leather.
Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather.
But how ready are you for an interview?
Kebabs and cornucopias. Kebabs and cornucopias. Kebabs and cornucopias.
Brown cow.
A big black bug bit a big brown bear. A big black bug bit a big brown bear. Red leather, yellow leather.
The lazy brown fox jumped over the yellow fence or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, are you ready for this interview?
Cluster of cornucopias.
Or would you like to take a sip of your drink? Benjamin is also here.
Why did that water sound like?
Yeah, why was it carbonated? That water hissed. I thought it was a Sprite.
I thought so too.
But then I saw the bottle.
Soda.
Oh god damn! We haven't even started the interview. Garrett. Gander. Oh god.
Halfway through.
Are you ready to start now? Everybody, welcome back to the Skagway interview series. We're here in this lovely camper. Hornet 2? No, this is the...
Hornet Sport.
I don't know what the name of this camper is. But we're here with a good friend of mine. Would you care to introduce yourself, my friend?
My name is Garrett.
Slumped over.
Dude, this looks like a hostage interrogation.
JoJo.
Sit up. Act like you belong here.
Come on, JoJo.
Come on. Oh. We need the lighting.
Are we restarting?
Okay. No, just hey.
You don't.
We're already recording.
We're already.
Okay, so you know what? We're gonna hold on. Garrett, this is like a legit interview. You have to be like,
serious.
serious. Give it your all, okay?
Okay.
I'm showing this to my family.
Real people.
Real people,
Don't
not
fumble with
don't
the vape,
fucking
dude.
vipe on the pizza.
Don't vape on the pizza, grummet.
Cheese. Take 300. Please stop.
We forgot the crackers,
Okay, take 7.
4.
Welcome back to the Skagway interview series. I'm here with a good friend of mine. Would you care to
Hi,
Would you care to introduce yourself?
I'm Garrett Weaver. Goose calls me Gander.
Speaking.
The microphone's actually right here, so you
But I
guys
can't
can
hear
speak
you.
up. But the microphone's right here, and this is my normal talking. This is
Take 42. I'm here with a good friend of mine. Would you care to introduce yourself?
What's up? I'm Garrett.
And some of us call you Gander.
Yeah, some of us.
Like the mountain.
What?
Gander Mountain.
Okay.
Anyway,
Gander,
where are you from?
I'm from Heber City, Utah, a little town between Salt Lake and Provo. It's right on the way before you can get like down into Colorado, right to Dinosaur, which is like the best place to buy fucking weed next to Utah.
Wow. Are you a stoner?
Yeah.
100%. If I had the ability to smoke in this video, I would. So,
Okay, neat. So, how did you end up here in Skagway?
So, in December, I broke up with my ex, and I lost my job at Walmart, or I quit because they were fucking assholes.
Sounds like a country
That's
song.
where I seen you.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's where you see me.
So for those that don't know, these people they met here in Skagway this year, but apparently they lived like 10 minutes away from each other in Utah.
It's kind of cool. He lived like legit 5 minutes
Yeah.
by car, like maybe 30 by foot. It's insane. So I lost my job at Walmart. I broke up with my ex. I was just fucking playing video games in my basement for 6 months or 4 months. Dude, I got up here in April, so 4 months. I like right before I came up here, I went to my older brother Spencer, who I just got off the phone with, and I said, "Hey man, I'm in a bad place and I fucking know it. I gotta leave." And he went, "What?" And I went, "Just find me a job anywhere. I don't care if it's Alaska. I don't care if it's anywhere else." And he went, "I already know a guy. I've been talking to him. He's got a tour company in Alaska, in Skagway, Alaska." I was like, "Okay, sweet. I'm not gonna look that city up at all. Give me his number." So I called him up. I was like, "Hey man, I need a job. You need a guy." He was like, all right, let me talk to you for a little bit. Got hired for my winning personality, and then I came here. I was working with him for a little while. I did a job detailing cars as soon as I graduated high school in 2020. But I put that to use cleaning buses for
Which tour company?
Huh?
Which tour company?
Skagway.
Skagway Tours?
Mike Vondette.
Yeah.
He's a fucking asshole. And
Yeah.
Let me finish my story.
Boom.
So, I worked for Mike Vondette cleaning buses, and just helping with like odd shit on the buses for a little while. April to. It was like a week before April ends, so probably 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I was working with him. And then we start getting into. I passed my CDL test so I can get my permit. He's about to pay for me to go to Juneau so that I can get my certification and I can become a CDL driver. And he's like, let me run your insurance shit. And at this point, I spent a crazy amount of money getting up here. And I'm $2,000 in debt. Another fucking $500 to Mike on debt because he paid for my ticket up here. He comes to me after he checks me on insurance and he's like, hey man, you still have this weed charge. And it was supposed to be cleared this year in May, so I should have been fine to get this job. But the Utah legal system is fucking bullshit. And Mike just fired me on the spot as soon as he found out.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you ended up at Bearhead, how?
He was like, I got a buddy who I went to college with. He sells photographs down here. You're going to be a salesman for him. I went, I don't give a shit. I'm already in Alaska. I need to make enough money to get home. So I called up Barrett. I was like, sweet. I'm cool with the job. I'm sure I would be a great salesman. Got hired for my personality again. It's just over the phone. Like I'm a stand-up guy.
You're a stand-up
But
radio
I
man.
also have been drinking on an empty stomach, and that gets me a little more confident than anything else. You know what I'm saying?
Stand-up radio man.
Well, I've already interviewed Jathia for this series, and she did talk about you to an extent in the interview. And since that interview, you two have done something really, really cool. Would you like to talk about that?
No.
Yeah. Okay. So when I met Jathia, she shook my hand for about 2 minutes straight.
Yep.
Not kidding. I asked her the Skagway set of questions.
Very consensually.
Hey, how's it going? My name is Garrett. Where are you from? What
Whoa,
brings you
where's
up here?
that?
Yeah. Huh?
Where's that? Where's
Blah
that?
blah blah.
Where is it?
She's from Oregon, dude. I don't need to talk about all that. She is. You heard it in her interview.
Yep.
Look, he's got some fucking slappable feet.
Slappable feet.
Dirty.
But yeah, and I know you two, just as you know, a friend of yours, instantly you two hit it off, and it was so easy to see that you two were absolutely meant to find each other. And she spoke in her interview that I'm getting married to this guy.
Yeah.
Garrett Gander.
Well, I was gonna get to the point where we got married.
But
Please
you
go
cut
ahead.
Her
Check out
and
this fucking-
the first
Check
girl.
out.
Got that amber piece right there.
And it
Sick
was
fucking band
a
on
beautiful
it.
ceremony. I am
Bubba
super.
actually officiated. I'd like you to include that.
Come
in
back.
these
Yeah, I'm
series.
super honored that I was able to officiate y'all's wedding dressed up as Slinky Jenkins.
I videoed it.
And I would love to get that video for this YouTube channel.
I am.
But yeah, I'm kind of like moving questions along because I try to keep these interviews somewhat short, like under 15 minutes, and we're at about the 10-minute mark right now.
High
It's called
drunk.
editing.
Let's
Yes.
keep going.
You are high and drunk, but I don't think I've ever seen you outside of work where you're not one of those two things.
Yeah.
That's very admirable.
Oh, that's something about me. That's a good thing to bring up, Bubba. I have a fear of being sober because of the anxiety that just like life causes. That's something that happens to me every
Depression.
single day, and I like getting high to avoid the feeling of not feeling.
Well, at least it's totally legal here.
Yeah, it is totally.
And the mayor owns one of the pot shops.
Maryland's one of the pot shops.
He
And you
used
know
to
what? I
do-
still haven't been hungover. I'm 22 years old now. I
There's
have
plenty
drank
of
to the
time.
point where I should have been hungover.
I thought you were
But,
gonna say
like,
shit yourself.
I have learned to
Same.
regulate myself to a point where I know when I am going to be over.
Well, and that's also another admirable thing about you is you always seem to carry yourself in a very distinct way. Like you never make an ass out of yourself.
It's something I learned from a very young age. I come from a family of 6 kids. So there are 8
From
people
2
in total. I'm the 4th, and my when it comes to middle children, is my sister. Like, my older brothers have each other, and my younger brothers have each other. But me and my sister are together, and she's the only girl. So I am the middle child of my family.
Yeah.
And ain't nothing worse. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. God damn. It's just tough.
Well, before we move on to another point, Slinky Jenkins officiated your wedding, but Slinky Jenkins also has a good friend of his. Slinky is, being my alter ego. Would you like to introduce us to your alter ego, Garrett?
With my goddamn cigar in my fucking bed.
Well, you can put an unlit cigarette in your mouth for the bit if you'd like.
You know what I can do? You mind?
Nah.
And
Other way.
who are you,
other way.
sir?
Yeah, the flat end. Yeah, no, the one with the other end. The other end. The one on the opposite side of the stick. Nope. You're still doing it on the wrong side.
Yes. It looks like I've been smoking it backwards. My mom always told me, she said to me, she said, don't you never ash backwards, you son of a bitch.
And what's your name, sir?
Cletus.
Cletus what? Just Cletus?
Yeah.
Cletus Montgomery.
Kleeeeetis.
Where are you from, Cletus?
Cletus? Cletus ain't from nowhere. I come from my mama's house one of these days.
Cletus Montgomery.
Alright, well, Gander, before we end this interview, like I said, I make this for my friends and family back home to show them the cool people I've met. Do you remember how you and I met?
Do I remember, Bubba, you're a fucking legend around here. I don't know.
What do you mean I'm a legend around here?
The first week I was up here, I heard about you. In fact,
From
the
who?
first day I was up here, I heard about you. From Russell.
From Russell.
Yeah.
I hope it was good. Because you were up here. You were up here about 3 weeks before I got up here.
Mm-hmm. I heard. I'm so fucking disappointed that Bubba's not going to show up this season.
Wow.
Verbatim. Russell, and then it
Kex?
was maybe like 2 or 3 days before I saw Kex. And Russell and Kex started talking about you just out of nowhere. And then I'm pretty sure we met in Bonanza.
Yeah, I believe
said
so.
I heard a lot about you, you're Bubba, and I gave you a hug. I'm almost certain.
I think you're totally right. That blows my mind. I guess I'm a legend.
And then I think maybe a week after that we hung out.
Yeah.
Creekside.
Creekside?
Me, you, and Ryan Reynolds.
Heck yeah. So, alright, to cap out this interview, because we're at 14 minutes,
Well, dude,
I want to say thank you.
As you want to go, if you want to keep asking me questions in that interview format.
Well, it's kind of rapid fire, but
do you want
before
to know life in Skagway? Do you want to? Because like, how many of these other people have you asked about like just life in Skagway?
You're episode 12.
He's extended
I'm
version.
12?
He's
Yes.
the extended. You haven't interviewed Cletus.
Well, okay, maybe we'll do a separate episode where you interview Slinky and Cletus.
Okay.
So,
And then that could be the
Garrett,
extended clip.
what's your personal
Life
life
in
philosophy? What do
Skagway.
you live by, and any life advice you could give out?
Well, I live by the teachings of my church. I am
The Church
I am
of Jesus
a
Christ.
certified Dudeist priest. Which, if you've ever seen The Big Lebowski, it's very much based off of Jeff Bridges' characters. Just be a dude to literally everybody you fucking meet. And if somebody's not a dude to you, why waste your time on that shit, man?
Oh yeah, dude.
Like as long as somebody treats you okay and you treat other people okay, there shouldn't be anything wrong.
I love that. So, friends, this caps it out. This has been Garrett, Gander, Cletus. And remember, don't sweat the petty stuff.
Pet the sweaty stuff.
Atta boy.
The dude abides.